Hey guys, what's going on? It's DGamer and I am back here again with another episode of The Last of Us Part 1. And the last time that we left off, we made our way through the sewers with Henry and Sam and escaped Pittsburgh and ran into a load of infected. And we have also been following the side story of Kyle-ish Susan, I think was her name, and the children that they took into the sewers and how that ended up going. It didn't end very well. So, anyway, let's get back into it. We were exploring this town with Henry and Sam, seeing what all we could find. I have a gun. You loot.
Was just 5 when the cordyceps hit.
Shoot. We'll shoot to kill.
My memory's pretty hazy, but I remember living in a neighborhood just like this.
What do you remember?
Barbecues. Parents, they would throw these crazy big barbecues, invite a ton of people. You know, I remember the smell more than anything. Weird.
Not weird. I believe we have to stand there for that optional conversation to trigger as part of our collectibles. I'm armed. No trespassing. We'll shoot on sight.
Lots of friendly people lived here.
First few months after the outbreak, they had a lot of looting. Everyone got paranoid. You remember any of that, Joel?
Yeah, everyone barricaded themselves in their homes. And supplies started running low. That's when you saw what people are really capable of.
There are just so many great cinematic, beautiful pieces in The Last of Us. And I mean shot-wise, of different scenes that you could just put in a film or something. And technically they did, with the HBO series being the quality of a high-level film, honestly. So, and that is the same area we explored last episode. I just wanted to be absolutely certain that should there be any materials or anything lying around, that we not miss it at all. Let's catch up down here.
This is an ice cream truck.
An ice cream truck?
Yeah, Henry told me about these. They sell ice cream out of the truck.
What? No way. Joel?
That's true. This thing would drive around and play real loud, creepy music, and kids would come running out to buy ice cream.
You're totally fucking with me.
Serious.
Man, you lived in a strange time.
Told you so.
Aw, doggies.
You're gonna want to stay away from those. It's not like it is in the zone. These are wild.
What happens if we walk over here? Aw, they run off. I hope they end up okay. I get the feeling that they may have a harder time surviving out here.
Fireflies were here.
Yeah, by the looks of it.
How are we gonna find them?
I know a guy. My brother, actually. He was a Firefly. Last I heard, he was in Wyoming. We get there, we find him, we find the Fireflies. What do you say, you in?
Sounds like a good plan, man.
Hey, Henry.
Yeah?
What about the others?
What do you mean?
Well, if we made it, there's a good chance someone else made it too, right?
Yeah, Sam. There's a good chance.
Okay. You guys are killing me with your downer talk. It's joke book time.
What is that?
Just bear with me.
What is it gonna be?
You want to hear a joke about pizza? Never mind. It was too cheesy.
I don't get it.
Yeah, me neither. If a dish
Aw,
towel could tell a joke, I think it would have a dry sense of humor.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I know, right? What did the green grape say to the purple grape? Breathe. breathe, you idiot.
That's so stupid.
But it's funny.
Why can't your nose be 12 inches long?
I don't know why.
Because then it would be a foot.
That is so dumb. I love it.
So, anyway, after that, let's get a move on back up here because that was just a collectible that took us out of the way. That we have more down here. Actually, also, apologies if my voice sounds a bit weird while you watch this episode, everybody. I am slightly sick
Alright, let's see what
while
we got.
recording, so if it sounds off, that's why. Let's see what we can modify our weapons with here. We can modify any of them, it appears. But which one do we want to do? Let's work on making some of the less powerful ones more so. What can we do? We can get our final... We can get our final fire rate or upgrade our capacity. Let's get our fire rate, I guess. I want to go about upgrading everything as far as it can go. But anyway, that's the decision we made that time. Weird thing, but I just like the way that the audio team did here on these sections very much. Oh, capacity as well. Let's do it. I like just the audio team with how it sounds, the animation team with everything that they did, to the experimentation with the workbenches, just everything about it. We got our latest trophy for that as well. So, hooray, we're getting closer to our platinum. Let's upgrade our fire rate here on our revolver. There we go. And almost. Ah, that's so satisfying. That's done. And reload speed. That is 2 guns all the way upgraded now. Or I should say rather the 2 weapons, because we have multiples of weapons, not just firearms. But let's do our reload speed last on this, because yeah, that will leave us to where we have a complete reset on our resources, but oh well. So, let's get out of this.
That looks good.
Our arsenal is vastly different now than it was just a second ago. Or rather, the quality of it is vastly different. We have multiple other collectibles coming up in this area alone, so let's keep looking. If we read, Kara, you're the adult while I'm gone. Take care of your brother. He's looking to you for protection now. I won't be gone for more than a few days to gather food and supplies. If for some reason I haven't returned after a week, take your brother and head to Pittsburgh quarantine zone. Don't open the door to anyone but me. Save your bullets. If you have to leave, stay low and move quickly. Use your size to your advantage. I'll see you soon. I don't think they saw Kara.
You alright?
Yeah, sailing's falling apart.
It almost came down on top of us. Dear Lord.
Watch yourself.
Ellie, get up there. Find our treasures, you little child. Bring us the pieces of jewels like a little rat. I don't know, I'm just messing around.
You find anything?
That audio design is so good. Because it made it sound like there was someone walking around next to me. And there isn't. I'm recording at an hour where everyone is asleep. So... about the only person up in the whole world is me. Just kidding. What that was that Ellie just handed us, everybody, was, oh, we can make a shiv. No, we can't. Never mind, we have one shiv. But we can't make one. What that was is that Ellie just helped us to upgrade our melee to, I think, its final level. Because if we read Chapter 6b, improved durability of bladed tools, usage techniques. Apologies, everyone. The lifetime of a bladed tool is determined not only by its inherent durability, but equally by the skill of the user. 1. In general, the tool should be applied to the softest part of the target, e.g. a pickaxe should be aimed at the ground, beside a rock and used to lever it out, not at the rock itself. 2. Swing the blade along a consistent plane. Impaling the target at an angle will weaken the blade. 3. If the blade becomes lodged, apply gradual pressure at an angle parallel to the plane of the cut. Lateral pressure can weaken the joints or cause the blade to fracture. There we go. Can we flip this? We can. Combat techniques, something, defense. Ah, there we go. Close combat fighting techniques and personal defense. So... all that long-winded stuff short, there we go. Now, if we run back down, and is it in this? No, it's the next house. Let's move down to our next building. Because there are a lot of collectibles in this one. So, firstly, we have to run up here, and then without collecting anything, we have to run back down to get the optional conversation to trigger.
Right.
Hey, Sam, be careful.
I'll be quiet while I let this whole scene play.
Alright, I'll go first.
Oh,
Damn it. Alright, your turn.
okay. Just throw it.
Yeah.
Boosh. I am a natural.
Luck.
No, it wasn't.
That was luck.
All right, get out of here. You're getting cocky. Here we go. Fuck.
Horrible.
All right. It's a tie.
No. You clearly got destroyed.
How did I clearly get destroyed? That's practically a tie.
Yeah, okay.
There'll come a day where kids can just be kids again.
Let's go.
Wow, the sadness from that. I understand why they were that serious, though. Like, on both sides. It's just a very sad, terrible situation all around. Where is our next room? I believe it starts here. Yes, it does. We pick this up. One open door. That's all it took. One of us forgot to close a door and a horde of those monsters entered our camp. We shut them in there and wrote a warning on the outside. Susan and a couple of the kids are with me. As far as I know, we're the only survivors. I had to hold Susan so she wouldn't run back in there, go back for the bodies. It's just too dangerous. She lost her children and I have no clue what to say to her. Every part of my being just wants to give up. It'd be so easy to surrender to this world. I can't do that, though. I have too much faith in humanity. Seeing that we're still capable of good, we can make it. I have to stay strong. For her. Ish. Aw, man. So, Ish was just not okay then. Neither was Susan, though, as we had already figured out, but still, it doesn't make it any easier of a situation. All it does is make it extra sad what happened to them. Savage?
I think I found another one of them comics you've been reading.
Savage Starlight, Messenger Particle. Book 2, Messenger Particle. The first test of Daniela's zero-point jump drive started out a success, but contact with the test pilot was immediately lost. 48 standard hours later, he returned, transformed, and he came with a message. "We are the travelers," the message began. Uh-oh. So, sort of a similar infection plotline, it sounds like, played out in Savage Starlight that also kind of did here. If we read this, 8/21/36. And what could that be? Well, there was a safe down there. So, let's run back down one more time to enter 8/21. $36. What I like is that if you pay really close attention to how it sounds and how it... Sticky Fingers is our trophy. What I like is that if you pay close attention to how it sounds and also how it feels in the haptic feedback built into the controller, you can tell even without clues which code is which, because the click is just very distinct, which I've always heard from safecrackers. If you know what you're doing and you press your ear up against it and you know what you are listening for, and not just that you're trying to listen for any old random sound, that you'll have it figured out. But I tried it on a safe that my family owned once just for the fun of it, and I could never tell a difference personally, but maybe that's also just because I didn't know necessarily what I was looking for. More parts to craft and experiment with. I did want to grab one thing right before we go, and before I forgot to while we were here, because man, that ambient soundtrack, the OST is just so gorgeous. No wonder they decided to use it in the HBO series, like, no difference. Anyway, I wanted to grab that before we left, and I forgot to. If we flip it over, Matthew White, 000118. 118? 911? No, I'm kidding. They should not have, spoiler alert, killed Bobby, but I don't think he's dead. Anyway, that rant out of the way. I really, really like that. The reason I brought up the HBO soundtrack is because in video game adaptations, there will almost never be a transient, I guess, use of the game soundtrack to the film. The most you'll usually get is a cool reference. Ellie, you're a teleporter. Like how, for example, Sonic the Hedgehog 3 used lyrics and a little bit of instrumental from Live and Learn by Crush 40, but it didn't use like the full song, or it didn't use outright something like I Am All of Me, for example, which it makes it gorgeous. Why it states a case for how gorgeous the music is that The Last of Us HBO uses The Last of Us soundtrack.
Down the street.
Oh no.
I'll stay here. Before you start, I need you guys to keep me busy. I'm gonna go around and see if I can't get the angle on him.
Okay. Hey. Be careful.
Oh boy. No. Oh boy. Can you not, please? Oh, I'm playing on Grounded. I don't know if this is a one-shot kill like it probably is. Where should we dash to next? Waste your bullets. Oh boy. I like that we're offered a lot of different paths to work our way down through, though. It adds freedom of choice and also stealth slash strategy that wouldn't necessarily always be available. Oh, and we have no weapons whatsoever saved up. So, oh boy.
He's over here!
Ah, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes. Yes, bullets. Oh boy. So, we might have been shot dead a second ago and reset back just a second. Finally made it here. Let's go get his ass. We might actually need our smoke bomb that I crafted, because I don't know who is where up here. Well, the sniper stopped shooting altogether, so I'd venture to guess he knows we're on our way. We were making plenty of noise. And there's only one direction left to go, so... Oh boy. Trying to kinda field everything out is a bit tense. It's so sad seeing all the lives torn apart here. Oh boy, I knew it, I knew it, I knew it, I knew it, I knew it. Get off, get off, get off. There we go. Wait, do we get to use it? Let's go! Henry, Sam, Ellie, get out of there.
Shit.
It's so powerful. Where are they shooting towards? Ah, there. It feels good to kind of fight back.
Come on, guys. God damn it.
I like that every time we get that shot, we get such a wide reload that we get to check where we need to be aiming to keep them safe. I also like that it's not about being precise. Being precise is satisfying, but it'd be very annoying to have to get a headshot on each Firefly individually. Are you guys good to move? Or am I missing someone? Oh, that's what I'm missing.
Come on, Henry.
Can we shoot the tires out?
Get away from us? Huh? We're back.
Oh boy. Is that the same tank that was following earlier? Because if so, that's been a lot of work following us. Come on, come on, come on. Oh boy. Guys, move. Guys, move. So there's the top one done. Yeah, there we go. You guys okay?
Sam! Yeah, I'm okay.
Thanks, Joel.
Look at this.
All right. We did it.
We should move.
All right. Sam! Sam, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You sure?
I said I'm fine.
Come on, come on!
Let's move!
Oh no, all the noise. It called them all. Oh no.
You're okay.
Still here. Anybody hurt?
No, we're good.
I think it's time we quit this place. Come on.
Let's go.
It is amazing the character development and the acting nuances of the "you're okay" still here, like the care shown between both of them, either though neither of them are quite saying it.
That's serious. It was Tommy's birthday, and that's all he wanted to do is just rent 2 Harleys and drive cross country.
Oh, man. I could die happy if I could just ride one around the block. What was it like?
It was good. It was real good.
Good? Can you believe this guy? Come on, man, give me details. Describe it.
You know what? You two deserve a little privacy.
No, Ellie. This isn't just any regular motorcycle, okay? You get on that bad boy, you feel that engine? Nothing like it.
Oh, yeah? How would you know?
Seen it in my dreams.
Okay.
I don't think anyone from my group is gonna show up.
Yeah.
Worst part about it all, explaining it to Sam.
Well, it's safe to say those two have officially bonded. What are you doing?
Taking stock of all the food we found today.
I see. And how are we doing on canned peaches?
Did Henry send you?
No? Why would Henry send me?
To make sure I'm not fucking up somehow.
I'd say we all did pretty good back there. Especially you. Is everything all right?
Yeah, everything's fine.
Okay. Well, have a good night.
How is it that you're never scared?
Who says that I'm not?
What are you scared of?
Let's see. Scorpions are pretty creepy. Being by myself. I'm scared of ending up alone. What about you?
Those things out there. What if the people are still inside? What if they're trapped in there without any control of their body? Scared of that happening to me.
Okay. First of all, we're a team now. Okay, we're gonna help each other out. And second, they might still look like people, but that person is not in there anymore.
Henry says that they've moved on. That they're with their families. Like in heaven. Do you think that's true?
I go back and forth. I mean, I'd like to believe it.
But you don't.
I guess not.
Yeah. Me neither.
Oh. All the serious talk. I almost forgot. There. If he doesn't know about it, he can't take it away. All right. I'm pooped. I'll see you tomorrow. Damn. That smells good.
Good morning.
Where's Sam?
I let him sleep in for once.
Oh.
Well, if you want him to join us, you can go wake his ass up.
Okay. Sam?
The hell? Shit, he's turning! That's my fucking brother! Screw it!
Shit!
Ellie? Ellie, are you all right?
Oh my god.
Sam?
Oh no.
Sam?
Henry? Ellie, stay there. Henry?
What have you done?
I'm gonna get that gun from you, okay? Oh, okay, easy.
It's your fault.
This is nobody's fault, Henry.
It's all your fault.
Henry! Henry, no!
Oh my god.
Fall.
Jackson County. Means we're close to Jackson City, right?
Shouldn't be more than a few miles.
You ready to see dear old brother?
I'm just ready to get there.
You nervous?
I don't know what I'm feeling.
Man, that was a very heavy-handed, and I love our change of clothes. My God, that dynamic is so sad. Let's stop and take a second to look out onto the water, onto our upcoming land. Anyway, that scene is so sad, but it works to really show the ruthlessness of this world and how everything has really gone terrible, and how it doesn't matter who you are or what you do or don't do, nothing is going to change. Nothing's going to stop the brutalness of it all. It's just really sad, but it works very well. A new weapon, a scoped pistol, it looks like.
So much for this road.
You just follow the river. It'll lead us straight to Tommy's. Come on.
So if we... do we hop down here? Can we hop down? No, seemingly not. Oh, we go down here.
What happened between you two?
What do you mean?
You and Tommy. You're not together, so clearly something went down.
We just had a bit of a disagreement, that's all.
Ah, here we go. So what was it about?
Tommy saw the world one way, I saw it the other.
And that's why he joined the Fireflies.
Yeah, your friend Marlene promised him hope. That kept him busy for a while, but just like Tommy, he eventually quit that too.
How was it? The last time you saw him?
I believe his last words to me were, I don't ever want to see your goddamn face again.
Jeez. But he's gonna help us?
I suppose we're gonna find out.
Well, if they're without his help, we'll get there.
Let's just keep going.
I like Ellie's optimism. Savage Starlight. Foreign Element. Book 5. Foreign Element. The victory of the travelers was absolute, and so too were the terms of humanity's surrender. The living flesh of every man, woman, and child left alive was claimed as the spoils of war. For how long can Daniela escape their terrible grasp? That does not sound like things are going well for them. Do we make our way across the river, or... No, it looks like we actually go and keep going up. And you can hear the fact that I stepped into the river in the audio design. Like, now the steps sound wetter, that's cool. And the character model is soaked. But only from the point that we walked up to, which is nice. I love attention to detail in games like this so much. Because you really don't have to do that. It's just immersive and shows care and love for your project.
There's a hydroelectric power plant.
A hybrid who?
It uses the river's movement and turns it into electricity.
How does it do that?
Look, I know what it is. I don't know how it does it.
Alright. How are we getting across?
The shiv door, here we go.
All right.
What do we have in here? Powder. Materials for upgrades. Bow ammo, yay. Let's switch over on that side to our bow so that we're not caught out just in the open when we need it eventually. Although hopefully we'll have a lot of time to build up in between then. And we still have our shiv, thankfully, because it has not yet broken due to our upgrades, which is a nice relief. We gotta turn this lever to be able to get across. It's a very slow turn. But let's do it. And we're going...
If we get the other one up, we'll make it across.
We gotta get across the other half, as Ellie pointed out. So let's dive underwater and look for a way to get her across. We gotta get to that container, but how? This is how. Or not container, but platform rather. Come on, swim up, Joel. Here we go.
I need you to...
I know. Step on the fucking pallet.
Is it because she hates water? Ellie. Alright, let's bring her over this way. Very slow but steady movement. Like the tortoise and the hare, one might say. Here you go, Ellie.
Oh, give it a spin.
Thank you.
Hey, be careful crossing that thing.
I will.
Now we have to do the cruelest trophy in the whole game. The rudest one, oh god.
Leave me hanging? Alright. Let's see how it is.
Oh god.
Just 5 seconds.
Left hanging. We're actually reloading to do that. Again.
Teamwork.
Ah, they knew people would do it just for the trophy. Yay! We changed it. Aw, the sweet little... Yeah! It's so sweet. If we come this way, we get our optional conversation.
That's too small a grave.
I forgot to leave that stupid robot on his grave. What should I do with it?
Ellie,
What? I want to talk about it.
no.
Why not?
How many times do we need to go over this? Things happen, and we move on.
It's just...
That's enough.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Joel, that's repressing your trauma and that's not gonna fix anything. That's really sad though that that's his mindset because of his pain with Sarah.
Let's get to Tommy's.
Let's get a move on then. There was clearly someone who camped there. That's really sad. I wonder who it was.
Oh, I'm so hungry.
I know, I am too.
Alright, next squirrel I see, I'm totally shooting it.
Let's get past this place, then we can scrounge up some food.
Well, if I starve, you're responsible.
Haha. What if we do run down here and check this? Ah, we could have ended up coming this way, and that's why we'd have missed our optional conversation. But that seems like the more natural way anyway to me. You can see this was taken by Fedra at some point. If we run over here...
Should we head in?
Ain't no way around. Gonna have to cut through the plant.
we run into our map for this area. North Teton Power Network, Wyoming. Lines operated in connection there within 244.5 miles. Pretty far distance, I do say so myself. Even more upgrade materials. Do we go through here? We do, it seems like.
Don't even think about reaching for your weapon. Tell the girl to drop hers now.
Ellie? Do as the lady says.
Okay.
Please tell me you're lost.
Oh, we didn't know the place was occupied. We're just trying to make our way through.
Through to where?
They're all right.
But you know these people?
Know him. He's my goddamn brother.
Tommy.
Holy shit.
How you doing, baby brother?
Goddamn.
Yeah.
Let me look at you. You get fucking old.
Easy. It's gonna happen to you, too.
This is Maria. Be nice to her. She sort of runs things around here.
Ma'am, thanks for not blowing my head off.
Would have been embarrassing, considering you're my brother-in-law.
We all gotta get wrangled up at some point.
Ellie, right?
Yeah.
What brings you through here?
That's kind of a long story.
Why don't we bring him inside?
Yeah. You hungry?
Starving.
False alarm! They're friendlies. We've been dealing with raids. A lot of bandits in this area.
It's been quiet for a few days.
What the hell are you doing here? I thought I'd find you in Jackson.
Been trying to bring the plant back to life.
We had it working before, but one of the turbines went south.
We have electricity, Joe. I had. We'll get her running again.
No way.
Sounds like it's not going too well.
We got a whole lot of them.
Hey, Tommy, give me a hand with this.
Sorry, I'll be right back.
Can I?
Yeah, of course. You like swing fetish ears. You ever ride one?
I actually have.
Wait, what?
Have you ridden a horse?
Winston, this soldier back in the zone, he gave me lessons.
You know, if you want, we can take him riding later.
That'd be awesome.
Can we pet him too?
There.
Yeah, we did
Hey,
it.
thanks, Tommy.
No sweat. All right, let's continue the tour.
That actually is where we are cutting off our tour, our video tour of the whole game. That was a bad joke. Anyway, we are leaving it there for the cliffhanger. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, please be sure to leave a like. It really helps the channel out. Comment down below and we could have a conversation about anything that you guys want to. Subscribe so that you never miss another upload. Share the video with your friends and family so that we could spread more positivity to more people. And remember to endure and survive. And I'll see you all in the next one. Love you all.